Hey folks, Kevin here. Well, it's July 29th, 2024. I thought we'd take another look at what we're going to do a little bit down here today on the pond. Yesterday I came down here. I had piled up a pile from the margin down at this edge down here and stacked it right here. This is bony, sandy material, so there's some good sized rocks. You can see some of the rocks still down in here. Still quite wet. My feet are sinking in a little bit here. I'd like to get down here today and scoop some more of this, just make this a gentle slope, making its way down to the pond. The pond level is at the full level right now. Pretty happy with how things are looking. And of course, we have the different levels of the water down in here. But what I'll do is I'll work that bank back a little bit, and then just so it can dry up some more, I'll move some of that material first with the Hulk and put it over there. I don't know if you can see way over there. I've trying to make the entrance over there, but it's like a spring area over there as well. But this has stone in it, like you could see these rocks right in here. So it's going to take some while for that to compact down some. But what I want to try and do is make this a gradual slope going back up to that area. It's so soft, I completely bury the excavator Elon each time I do this, but it's got to be done because all these spots, as soon as we get the next rain, will just pool water there. So I've got to deal with that. This area over here is starting to firm up some. Got quite a bit, it's firmed up a significant amount. So I might get in here today. We'll have to see. And see, can I make my way in here and maybe scoop back some of those materials over there? See how dry it is in here. Could I come in and get some of this pile from here? I don't know. We'll have to try and figure that out. But real happy with how it's looking so far. I'm sure it looks pretty gross right now when you look at it because you see all this material piled up. It'll take me some time to get this all straightened out, but it will look pretty neat in the future. Just going to take some time. And that island turned out pretty well there. I'm pretty happy with that. And I think I saw a beaver in here yesterday. I was on the equipment, but I saw a big splash when they slapped their tails and all. But we'll see. So it's almost time for breakfast, so we'll head up, get some breakfast, and then come down here with the Hulk, move some of that material, and then see if we can make that slope a bit better there. So the day begins.
In the riparian zone, where the land meets the stream, willows and alders in the sunlight gleam. Grasses sway gently, reaching for the sky, home to the creatures that wander by. We're building a haven, a sanctuary's call, where life can flourish and nature stands tall. With every layer and every stage, creating a pond where ecosystems engage. In the emergent zone, where reeds stand proud, frogs and insects gather, a lively crowd. Cattails and bulrushes reaching high, sheltering life beneath the sky. We're crafting a refuge where flora and fauna unite, edges and margins, an ecosystem so bright. With every contour and every plant, nurturing life in the water and land. In the submergent zone, beneath the waves, pondweed and coontail gently sway. Fish and snails in the aquatic embrace, finding a home in this tranquil space. Floating leaves on the surface, lilies in bloom, providing shade and reducing the algae's room. In the open water, the pelagic zone, where fish swim freely and life is grown. Designing a pond, a natural masterpiece, where water flows and life's symphony never ceases. From shoreline to deep, in harmony it grows, creating a world in these beautiful zones. In the benthic zone, on the muddy floor, decomposers work, always striving for more. Crayfish and worms in the silty deep, turning decay into life, secrets they keep. We're building a haven, a sanctuary's call, where life can flourish and nature stands tall. With every layer and every stage, creating a pond where ecosystems engage. Designing a pond, a natural masterpiece, where water flows and life's symphony never ceases. From shoreline to deep, in harmony it grows, creating a world in these beautiful zones. Diversity blooms where edges unfold, turtles and birds in the landscape so bold. With every element carefully planned, we nurture the earth with our own hands. Diversity blooms where edges unfold, turtles and birds in the landscape so bold. With every element carefully planned, we nurture the earth with our own hands.
I married an angel, she's one of a kind, always happy, with a smile that shines. She makes you feel special with every word she says, turning the ordinary into brighter days. She goes out of her way to make your day a little bit sweeter in every way. She's a people pleaser with open arms, greeting everyone with her heartfelt charms. Oh, I married an angel, and she's all mine, with a heart full of love that's pure and divine. She's the light in my life, my guiding star. I married an angel, that's who you are. She's a sweetheart, everybody loves her so, radiating love wherever she goes. She always looks on the bright side of life, turning every shadow into sunshine bright. Always there to help with a gentle touch. If you're feeling down, she'll lift you up so much, with a warm heart and always forgiving. She brightens my days, makes life worth living. Oh, I married an angel, and she's all mine, with a heart full of love that's pure and divine. She's the light in my life, my guiding star. I married an angel, that's who you are. She's my strength, my joy, my everything. In her embrace I find my wings. With her by my side I feel complete. My angel, my love, you make life so sweet. Oh, I married an angel, and she's all mine, with a heart full of love that's pure and divine. She's the light in my life, my guiding star. I married an angel, that's who you are. was lucky to find. In her arms I find my peace and grace. I married an angel, my heart's perfect place.
When the world gets heavy and you're feeling low, put down that screen, let the digital go. Step outside, breathe the open air. There's a whole wide world just waiting there. Feel the sun upon your face. Let the wind set your heart in place. Find your peace, find your way in the arms of nature every day. Get out in nature, let your spirit roam. Find your freedom in the wild, feel at home. From the mountains high to the rivers wide, nature's calling, take a stride. Walk the path where the wildflowers bloom, where the trees stand tall, and there's always room for you to wander, for you to dream. In the woods by the lake or the babbling stream, leave your worries far behind. In the rustling leaves, new hope you'll find. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Let your heart and nature meet. Get out in nature, let your spirit roam. Find your freedom in the wild, feel at home. From the mountains high to the rivers wide, nature's calling, take a stride. Let the birds sing your song. In the wilderness you belong. Watch the sunrise paint the sky. Feel the joy of being alive. In the quiet of the forest, hear your soul. In the open fields, let your spirit roll. Every flower, every tree, whisper secrets, sets you free. Get out in nature, let your spirit roam. Find your freedom in the wild, feel at home. From the mountains high to the rivers wide, nature's calling, take a stride. So when life feels like too much to bear, remember nature's always there. Find your peace, take your stand in the beauty of this land.
I've been able to get some more work done. I excavated up the pile over there earlier today, and walk down here and show you where we got it from. And I should say this, so there will be an article on our website, Mindful Living Sanctuary, on the different zones within an aquatic, a pond system, a natural pond system. There'll be the riparian zone, the area around the pond. There'll be the shoreline area. There'll be the emergent zone down at the water's edge down here, the emergent zone, the submergent zone, a floating zone, a benthic zone, and if it's deep enough, you can have an open water zone as well. So there'll be an article about those topics, and it's all about creating these various levels when trying to create a pond, especially if you got one about this big and one that you've got fresh water flowing into. And we got two sources here, and we have the water going out. So in the future, I'll be transplanting some of the various plants from each one of the zones, not just doing the peninsula here, but also doing each one of these areas out here, seeding it with some of the plants. Now the beavers will come over here as well, the wildlife will, and so since it's a short distance from the other ponds, this place will get populated relatively quickly. Once I get the ground solidified enough where I can move the soil out, and I'm having trouble with that now, so I'll reshape this area a bit more later on after it dries up some. I tried coming over here and getting the soil out, but getting real close to burying the equipment. So a bit of a challenge. So I moved pieces of it bit by bit, dragged it back some. But underneath here, there's this beautiful, thick, rich soil. So once we get through some of the sand layer here, the plants will probably do pretty darn well. And I've been working over here some, trying to remove some of the excavated fill from the ponds and all. So it's going to take me a few more days and all to do this. And hopefully the rain will hold off, but it's forecasted to potentially start raining tomorrow night. And so I was pushing it, trying to get as much of this stuff up and close enough where I can get more of it out. So that's it for today's video, folks. I hope you enjoy it. Please check out our website, the mindfullivingsanctuary.com. If you're interested in the design elements of a natural pond system, the components of it, and some of the things that I've been doing. And you can review the videos from starting from way up there in the first day, trying to figure out what pieces of equipment I could actually use to start making my way into here. So I hope you stay safe, take good care of yourselves, and enjoy the day. Bye-bye now.